Is your space a mess? Do you feel suffocated? Has everything gone haywire? Fear not, for the Queen of Declutter is here to disentangle your life.
Thank you for joining me today, and the theme of this video is cables and wires organization. In today's technology-driven modern world, we have to coexist with cables and wires of different shapes and sizes. We need them to charge our smartphones, tablets, laptops. I really need to have a drink now. Love it or hate it, we have to admit that technology is convenient. And we still haven't reached the point where we can completely rid ourselves of all wires. But with some smart planning, we can store them at home in an efficient manner so that we can easily find them when we need them without having to fish through the entire contents of a wardrobe. Also, the home is going to look tidy and clutter-free, which makes such a huge difference to the overall look of any home. And you also reduce the risk of tripping over stray wires and having an accident. Very important, your wires will also stay safe, especially if you have a naughty little puppy at home. Now, we don't have any dogs in London, but this little guy you see in the picture is with parents in India, and when he was small, he really did have a troubled relationship with electronic items and their wires. In our home, we do not have a desktop, but Vikram does have his official laptop to work with. There have been so many evenings where I've come back from a busy day at the hospital to find him working on his laptop, watching the telly, sitting in the sofa, and his laptop cables strewn across the floor, the ugly extension cord staring me in the face. I am a self-confessed cleanliness and tidiness freak, and that sight was not good for my mental health. So in order to solve this problem, I got this cable tidy box. So this is a cable tidy box. As the name explains, it's just a box to keep cables tidy. This is metallic and I got it from Amazon, but many other online vendors have several such models as well. It has got a lid which comes off. You put the extension inside and the cords, whichever you need to connect. Most of the length of the cords will go inside the box and will help to keep things neat and tidy. If you do not wish to buy one, you can also make a DIY box out of a shoebox. Like this one I made for my bedroom. Off it goes. I thought I had saved my marriage but getting myself the cable tidy box. But even this was not enough. Clearly there are far more cables in Vikram's kitty than just a laptop charging wire. I do realize that whilst tidiness and declutter can be extremely important to me, other people are not the same, and it's unfair to expect such an extreme level of cleanliness from anybody else. That includes my husband. So what I did is get this basket. This is, by the way, made of sabai grass, which is a kind of grass that grows only in eastern parts of India. I keep this in the in the corner right next to the sofa in front of the cable tidy box as well. This is where Vikram sits to do his work, and I have given him a rule of thumb. If you do not know what to do with the wire or cable, if you cannot find where the storage space is, please put it in this bin. And to be fair, he has been sincerely doing it, and that helps to keep this area so much more clean and tidy. In an ideal situation, you should have designated drawers or shelves to keep your wires. For me, it is these two drawers, and I have reused several boxes from several different things that I have got over the years, including shoe boxes. Shoe boxes are my absolute favorite. I can use them to keep so many different things. And even old mobile boxes, I use them to keep all the different kind of wires. You can also label the boxes. Maybe keep one box to keep headphones, one box to keep type B chargers, one for type C chargers, one for the plug heads only. so on and so forth. I mean, just be a bit creative and the possibilities are endless. However, having said that, not all our wires and chargers are in these two drawers. For example, all the wires that belong to Vikram's DSLR are kept along with the camera in one of the drawers. Similarly, the plug heads and the chargers, the power banks that I use when I'm traveling, I keep them all in my travel bag. There is a separate bag where I keep all the wires and all the equipment related to the video recording that I've been doing recently. Also, there are separate chargers in the car. There's one set of charger that I always keep in my handbag. You have to customize a bit to suit your style, and this is mine. Whenever you have bought any new electronic or electrical item, I'm sure you have got these cable ties. I store all of them. I keep all of them because you never know when you are going to find them useful. Whenever I use any wire or cable, I use the ties to shorten the cable length. I'm only going to keep the length that I need. There's no need for me to have hanging wires here and there. For example, this one, if anyone charges the phone on this table, he or she is going to keep the phone on the table and not somewhere else. So what's the point of leaving the entire length of the cable open? My kitchen has something very useful, and I wish I could take credit for it, but I can't because this came inbuilt with the kitchen of this flat. It is these pop-up sockets. So modern kitchen has got a lot of electrical appliances. In my kitchen, you can see at this minute there is an electrical kettle, a toaster and a mixer grinder. However, can you see wires anywhere? Can you see where they are plugged to? You cannot, because the kitchen has got a hidden socket. The best way to manage wires though is to go wireless. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning, technology hasn't yet advanced to the point where we can get rid of all wires and cables, but we do still have some pretty neat options. We are a Samsung family and all our smartphones are wireless charging enabled, including the smartwatches, the earphone buds that we own. Several other brands I know offer the same kind of facility. At our home, we have got quite a few wireless charging points. Both our bedside tables have got lamps with wireless charging areas, as well as USB ports in case we need to charge the tablet. The lampshade, which you have seen so many times in this video, not the lampshade but the lamp base itself, has got a wireless charging area as well as a USB port. Yes, you still need to connect the cable of the lamp base to an electrical socket, but it's just one connection for so many different things. Similarly, our printer is also wireless, as are the room speakers we have, which means that we do not need to connect the printer or the speakers to any device. They are all run using the Wi-Fi system of our home. So these are the tips I follow in order to free myself of wire-related clutter and enjoy more than 12 years of wedded bliss now. If you have any other smart ideas for me, please do let me know. Like this video if you enjoyed this and if you found this useful, and please subscribe. Bye.